Breaking news right now.
Just
Hurricane Harvey.
Houston.
Very dangerous
That is
hurricane.
really doing a number on southeast Texas right
132
now.
miles per hour.
The storm is rapidly intensifying.
Harvey is headed for Texas.
Not a lot of time to travel.
25
Houston
inches
bracing
of
for some
rain.
heavy rains from Hurricane Harvey.
We knew that it was going to come our way. It was basically going to turn into a tropical depression and then just sit on us, if you will. The rain started on a Friday afternoon and didn't let up really until about Tuesday afternoon. And we got roughly around 50 inches of rain within about 3 or 4 days. I've been teaching in this area since I started my career, and so I haven't seen anything like this. And the pictures, the news, it doesn't do it real justice until you can actually see it and look around and see the damage and the devastation, but I've never seen anything like it. I got on the phone and actually called a couple coaches to see if they could go to the school and try to get some of our mowers and some of our mechanical equipment, pitching machines to higher areas of the school. And by the time they got to the school, you couldn't get into the school. The entire area was about knee deep, and in certain areas of the school were already 2 to 3 feet deep. All of the students were affected by it because they're either they're displaced from their homes now, or they're displaced from their school. One of the players, he lived in a 1-story home, so his entire house was affected. Where some of the players were living in 2-story homes, so you're trying to salvage stuff and move it upstairs. From a housing standpoint, I would say between Kingwood Park and Kingwood, there are probably at least 1,000 students that were affected in some way, form, or fashion.
My home had about six inches of water in it. We lost a lot of furniture, and we don't have any walls, like 5 feet up, so that part's bad, but we are still living in our house just upstairs. We go to Summer Creek High School, which is about 45 minutes from Kingwood. It's a long drive to school, but we have to do it and make it work. Our school was about 12 feet underwater. We lost everything from a lot of the school stuff and all the sports equipment. Our team's definitely grown closer through this because we've all been helping each other at people's houses. We're definitely all closer knit now, and especially the community too. We've all came together, and it's really nice to see. Just through this experience, I've learned that in tough times, everyone needs to come together and just be nice to each other and help each other out. The amount of support we've had is just amazing.
In my baseball program, I consider those 75 kids in my program my own too. From a coach's standpoint, when you are faced with the adversity of the weather at the new school and a new atmosphere, it takes a lot of creativity. Every game we play this year is going to be a road game, so it's adversity. It defines you as your character. It's not going to define your character, it's just how you handle the adversity. The bond that they've built now is even stronger than it was before because they've had to go through some of the most worst adversity from a life standpoint. And now the easy thing that we get to do is play baseball. So whether we're in a foreign place playing, we're still getting to do something we love, and it's our escape. So it's new territory for us to go in and say, okay, how are we going to try to get through today?
I pray, Lord, that the people of Kingwood would feel your love.
It was the students of Argyle High School that decided that they wanted to do something. And of course they came to me and said, Ms. Sutton, we need to do something to help them. And so we just jumped right on and started gathering supplies. I think the saddest thing about what happened with the hurricane and down with Kingwood was just the fact that there were people that literally lost every single thing they had. There were families that swept their house off the foundation and left them with just a roof and nothing else. It was a great life lesson for me, and I think for the kids to see that we need to be so grateful for the things that we have, just basic things. And it just makes you appreciate your school and your community so much more.
The things that we're going to have to learn, I personally feel the most, is we've handled the first month of this pretty well. What's it going to be like when it's January and most people are starting to get back to normal, but we're still not normal because we're not in our home? The stuff that you take for granted every day, or any coach takes for granted every day of having, we don't have. We actually had some kids band together and they made t-shirts and they sold them across the school, and basically every student, every faculty member bought one, and it's Mustang Strong. So that's kind of been our motto this whole year, is we're one big family. We're Mustang Strong, we're just in another school.